We should learn to find out the source of stress. একদম absolute correction, মানে absolutely right আমি the planning is very important. Anyone can suggest how do you manage your stress? Firstly, we should we should learn to find out the source of stress. Is not it? If we can find out the source of stress, then we can manage our stress to some extent. We can eliminate or delete something from our life or our discuss anything. What is causing pressure on me, we can get relief of that if we can identify it properly. If you cannot identify the reason of stress, then it will be difficult for us to get rid of stress. So that is stressor. So what is stressing you? For what reason? A lot of different reasons. Maybe you are ambitious, you are aspiring for something, but you are not getting that, then you are under stress. You know it? So this is, I think I'm meeting you for the first time?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So there was another batch with whom I worked, the time management and stress. So time management, do you manage your time every day?
Yes, sir.
You keep some time for you itself. You keep some time for your own, exclusively for your own. You have family, you have brothers, siblings, parents, someone maybe husband or wife, and children. May or may not be, but we all have family. We spend our family time with the family members. Some professional time is there. You know it. We need to get ready early in the morning when we get up. From the bed, we plan for the day. You know it. We plan, everyone. We plan. Okay, tomorrow I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to do this. So when you are coming to your professional arena, just somewhere you are working, so that is fixed. I need to reach there by 10:30 or 10, because sometimes you are giving biometric attendance or attendance. Maybe every day you become late, maybe 1 or 2 days, some persons may be late. But if you make it a habit, if you do it regularly, on regular basis, then your boss will ask, what's the matter? You are not coming in time. I wanted to talk to you. You have some specific job. Maybe you are working for 8 hours. Most among you can finish the job within maybe 5-6 hours. So okay, I can reach 10:30 in my office. If I reach 12:30 and end my duty around 6:30, then it will be fine for me. I'll do all the work. That is not important. That is important. But important is that as you are an employee of any establishment, you need to maintain the time. This is the discipline, decorum of the time. In government colleges, private colleges, one or the lecturers, assistant professor, they have only 2-3 classes in a day. But still, they need to give their attendance as per the rules of the college. Maybe some college starts at 8 in the morning. So they need to reach there 8 in the morning. They may or may not have class. Maybe his class will start at 10:30, but he is reaching the class at 8. He may be starting in library, making note, refreshing his knowledge. But every time the things are being changed surrounding us. So when you are reaching your office, your professional time starts. You know it. This is your professional time. And after finishing your job, when you are going back, that is your time. Some time takes. Everyone's office is not very nearby. Maybe someone is coming from Howrah, someone from Barakpur, some from Damdam, some from Gadia. These are the journey time. You cannot, if you have a car, to some extent you can maintain time. But if it is not at your hand itself, because when you are going to your returning, suppose Barakpur, hey, you traffic jam, snarl of traffic, then the time is not in your hand. So what will you do? What will do? You will feel boring, very boring. If the car is AC, that is also fine. The petroleum price is 115 rupees per liter. So if I keep the AC on all the time, engine starting position, it is we stuck in traffic jam. So it will be very expensive for all of us, is not it? Whoever gets government vehicle, that is a separate thing. Company vehicle, that is separate. But if you maintain your personal vehicle, then you are gone, है ना? खत्म हो जाएगा इन पर ये मतलब कि वो डोली का भाड़ा में हैं बोलो ना डोली के भाड़े में ये बिक्री हो जाएगी जो दुल्हन बिक जाएगी है ना Are all Bengali or outside Bengal also? You are few of our outside from outside Bengal. You are from Bengal. You are Bengali.
Yes, sir.
All Bengali.
Yes,
All of you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's fine. But you look different. Different other than Bengali. Actually, no issue. But यही है तो उसमें now you'll feel stress कि how will reach my I will go back to my home or anyone to going to meet someone. So how can I reach there? So you are feeling stress, but you don't have. When I don't have anything at your hand, you are stuck in traffic jam. Then to relieve stress, what we do? Usually music. You play music. We start chatting with someone, or we go through the reels and short videos, YouTube.
Yes, sir.
Usually do this. This is for stress relief of stress. This is a traffic jam. There are plenty of stress, plenty of stressors. I mean stressors, which causes stress on us. So everything from the morning to night when you are going to bed, do you think that what I have done? Do you review what since morning when I woke up at 6 o'clock, 6:30 o'clock, or 7 o'clock in the morning? Then whole day, what did I do? Do you ever thought about it? Earlier, thought about it? I would request, I would suggest, कि everyone when you are going to bed, you just try to understand what did I do the whole day. The entire day I got up 6:30 or 7:30 or 8 in the morning. Then after that, what did I do for the entire day? When you're going to bed, that think about it. Then you'll be a better person because they're feeling, oof, that haunted me a lot. Oof, he pinched me a lot. Oof, that could not be managed. Every day, if you review your works throughout the day, you can eliminate the next day I will not make this mistake. We all make mistakes. Someone may have done mistake. Okay, but we'll think when I'm going to bed, we'll all think what I have done. If you review our entire time, so we can find out what mistakes we have done, what are the things you are haunting, causing stress to you. You also can find out what is it. Maybe your parents, someone of your parents or relative is sick. This is a stress. It's sort of stress कि दिमाग में किच माथा मध्य किच लेगे থাকবে যে আমার মা অসুস্থ কি মাসি অসুস্থ কি মেস অসুস্থ কেউ না কেউ যদি অ্যাটাচমেন্টটা বেশি থাকে তত you are more attached, more stress on you. But you cannot, this is not at your hand. You cannot control the situation. But lot of things surrounding you, that is at our hand and we can control the situation. আছে না আমরা অনেক কিছু কন্ট্রোল করতে পারি যে গার্লফ্রেন্ডের সঙ্গে ঝগড়া হলো, দ্যাট ইজ এ সর্ট অফ স্ট্রেস, ভেরি ন্যাগিং অ্যান্ড ভেরি ডিমান্ডিং অ্যান্ড ভেরি ও আছে এটা আছে এভরিটাইম এটা আছে, দেন হোয়াট উই ক্যান ডু, চলো ছোড়ো दूसरी ढूंढो, है ना. Then stress is relieved, or you meet her face to face, speak to her clearly. This thing I can do for you, and these things I expect from you, and I cannot do this. Make it very clear from the first day. Otherwise, it will be a permanent stress for you. Okay. बोले इससे तो खूबसूरत, इससे तो अच्छी नहीं मिलेगी और मुझे, मैं तो इतना काला हूँ, है ना. Everyone think, है कि नहीं? But you will get another one, no issue. ठीक है. This stress can be avoided. I am just giving an example. These stresses can be avoidable easily. There is a friend. Every day he pinches, he pokes, he criticizes you. Maybe criticizing one thing, criticizing for betterment. If I criticize someone, for his or her betterment, that is good. If some of your friend is criticizing your works, your manner, your talking habit, anything criticizing, that is for your good, that is fine. But he is criticizing uselessly and making you just undermine you, then will you feel good every day? No. Leave him. उसको छोड़ दो, leave him. उसके साथ दोस्ती नहीं रखेंगे। एक दोस्त के कारण में अगर हर दिन একটা বন্ধু যদি প্রত্যেক দিন পিঞ্চ করে, নক করে, পোক করে, ক্রিটিসাইজ করে, খারাপ কথা বলে, তো ওর থেকে আমার একটা স্ট্রেস তৈরি হচ্ছে, দেন মনে হয় না আমাদের ছেড়ে দেওয়া ভালো, ছোড় দো उसको, গো আপ টু সাম এক্সটেন্ট, তারপরে ছেড়ে দিন। তারপরে আমরা কি প্রত্যেকেই চেষ্টা করি, এভরি ওয়ান অফ আস উই ওয়ান্ট টু বি ভেরি পারফেক্ট, ইজ নট ইট? পারফেকশন গুড, ভেরি গুড, পারফেকশনটা রিকোয়ার্ড আছে, দিস এ পারফেকশন ইজ রিকোয়ার্ড, বাট অ্যাবসলিউট পারফেকশন খুব দরকার নেই, নট নেসেসারিলি। উই ক্যান রিচ আপ টু 95%, 98%, 90%, but 100% is not required all the time. Because perfection, whenever we will think about perfection, then what will happen? It will keep me haunting, keep me poking. This is a sort of stressor. All the time you are thinking ki I cannot achieve 100% success. This is the 100%. I am doing this fully. I cannot do this. If you think about it, like Amir Khan makes a film, in a year, you know it? So he goes for perfection. We don't, perfection is like Amir Khan. We need maybe not like Akshay Kumar ki jo aata hai ja pai sab film kore nebo, নাহলে অন্য অনেক হিরো আছে, অজয় দেবগান আছে, কি সালমান খান আছে, কি এরকম, চলো আমরা একটা করবে, কিছু না কিছু ভুল, কিছু ত্রুটি থাকবেই সব জায়গাতে। মানে এত কাজ করার পরও পারফেকশন কোনোদিন হয় না। প্রত্যেকটা ফিল্মেরই বা প্রত্যেকটা জিনিস, যে কোনো কাজেই আর কি, কিছু না কিছু শর্টকামিং থাকবে, কিছু ত্রুটি থাকবে, কিছু ভুল থাকবে, কিছু থাকবে। বাট উই নিড নট গো ফর একদম অ্যাবসোলুট কারেকশন, মানে অ্যাবসোলুটলি রাইট, আমি দরকার নেই, নট নেসেসারি। তাহলে কেবল ওইটা নিয়েই পড়ে থাকবো, উইল স্টিক টু দ্যাট, অ্যান্ড আদার থিংস উইল বি ইন এ ডিসঅর্গানাইজড হয়ে যাবে, ওর দরকার নেই। আপ টু সার্টেন লেভেল আই উইল অ্যাচিভ, তারপরে লিভ ইট। So we need not stress something we need not go for anything 100% perfection, and that will create a stress for me. That we need not do. And lot of other stresses, every day, like friend, like food. The canteen is there, official canteen, they are not taking food. So you should make arrangement of your own, what foods are available for me and how far is it from my office. You leave that canteen. Maybe you are not liking the food of canteen. This is also sort of stress. When you are going for lunch, you are feeling ये जाके मुझे वही खाना पड़ेगा, इतना ख़राब खाना खा देता है, ये तो ख़राब खावर बिचटी खावा जाए ना, टेस्टलेस, एडलेस, but still we go for that. No, leave it. You plan something कि I have this much time and within this period I can walk or I can go to that place and can have good Chinese food or street food. Sometimes street foods are very good. And Calcutta is very famous for street food, Calcutta is one of the cheapest metropolitan city in the world itself. There is no cheaper, I hardly find any cheaper city like Calcutta anywhere. In lot of, I visited Europe, lot of European country, Asian country, but I never seen such a cheap. Karachi, of course, I have not visited Karachi. I have heard that Karachi is more, is cheaper, right? Karachi is cheaper than Calcutta even. Okay. So as it is in Pakistan, I never dare to visit there. lot of turmoil, and every time there is a chance of military coup and all the things. So we have never visited, but in other places I have find. So lot of street foods are there. You can arrange, but it should be hygienic and clean. Is not it? The preparation, service, and the packing, everything should be very neat and clean and hygienic. Of course, we should maintain hygiene, but still we can find a lot of street foods that are good for health also. Not all the time we are taking fast food. We will plan accordingly, how much calorie we need and how much we do the work and how much calorie we are burning. That should be calculation for everyone. But here the young people, you need not count for your calories. Okay, you should not, need not do it. After 40, you may think we need to calculate the requirement of calorie and consumption and requirement of calorie. So weight management will be another factor. But time management and stress, these are very related. What we do usually, maybe from here to Bardhaman, we require 2.5 hours. Suppose we require time 2.5 hours to go by car. By sub vehicle, we can travel from Calcutta to Bardhaman in 2.5 hours. But what do we do? I have a meeting in Bardhaman at 12. So I should start here by 9:30, at least 9:30, so that we can reach at 12. No, I would suggest, not 9:30, make it 9. Okay, and then let me start 3 hours ahead of the scheduled meeting. Okay, if you are ahead of 3 hours scheduled meeting, then it will be fine, because you will be reaching there, you take some rest, you need to go to washroom, you get fresh yourself, maybe have a cup of tea or chat with some friends, then you go for actual business. If we don't manage the time properly, so what do? We are reading studying paper, we are taking a lot of time to have my breakfast or study paper, or wasting time in the washroom, and a lot of things we do in the morning, that is the waste of time. So we should take into account that if it takes 2.5 hours, then we should take half an hour, and we should leave here half an hour advance at 9. Let us start 9. Because time management is on the road is very dangerous. That may cause loss of life of you. Maybe made accident. Okay. Every vehicle, maybe Innova or SUV or Scorpio, and a lot of other vehicles are also Creta, or they can run very good in 100 km speed. 90 to 100 is the optimum speed. If you go for 120 and 140 speed, then every time you have a possibility for accident, more accident, more you will increase your speed, it will be more you are vulnerable to accident, is not it? So 100 km speed is beyond, not within control. If your car is running 90 to 100 speed, that is in control. If you put pressure on driver, no, mujhe jana hai. If you start at 10 and you want to reach Bardhaman by 12, it's a minimum time requirement is 2.5 hours, and you want to cover that within 2 hours, then it will be dangerous for you. A lot of persons have been killed. I have seen in West Bengal, the persons, in the entire state, the persons murdered by assault, by criminal conspiracy or anything, the total murder of the number. But the number of murder in West Bengal less than 10 times lesser than the persons killed in road accident. That means the victim of the road accident is 10 times higher than the total number of murders in West Bengal. Everywhere, almost everywhere, in other states also. Road accident is such a severe thing. So you may lose your life. जिंदगी है, जहान है, जिंदगी नहीं है तो कुछ नहीं। बेঁচে আছি তো সব আছে, বেঁচে না থাকলে তো সব চলে গেল। সেটা টাইমটাকে ম্যানেজ করতে হবে, রোডে নয়, আমি বাড়িতে করব। এবার যেই আপনি মানে 10টার সময় স্টার্ট করলেন, তাহলে কি হলো? 10টার সময় স্টার্ট করলে আপনি 12টায় পৌঁছাতে চাইছেন, 2 ঘন্টায় তো যাবে না পৌঁছানো, তাহলে আপনাকে স্পিড বাড়াতে হবে। যে কোনো সময় অ্যাক্সিডেন্ট হতে পারে, বহু লোক মারা গেছে। আরেকটা হচ্ছে পজিটিভ থিঙ্কিং। আমরা এটা পজিটিভ থিঙ্কিংটা করি না, আমার সবসময় মনে হয় যে এটা আমার হবে না, হবে না? ইজ নট ইট? ডোন্ট উই থিঙ্ক I cannot do this, I cannot do this? Yes, no, you can do this. Why I cannot do this? If she can do this, he can do this, he can do this, he can do this, then why cannot do this? In this regard, positive energy, I want to tell you one story which Ramakrishna, have you heard the name of Ramakrishna? Yes. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa? Yes. Okay. He used to tell a story. The one person, he is a woodcutter. Okay. He had been to the forest. He was cutting wood. In the morning, he left for forest early in the morning. Okay, maybe 5:30, 6 in the morning every day. So one day he was thinking, when it was around 2 p.m., he was thinking, "Oof, this is very hot, and I'm sitting on the ground, and I'm feeling very devastated, very exhausted. If there would have some good bed for me, I would have been very happy. It's a soft bed for me, anything soft bed. Then immediately one very good bed reached there. Uh, he, he sat on the bed and flat became. Then he was thinking, if I can have some good food, it would have been right, because I am very hungry. If I can have very good food, like whatever food likes, lot of fruits, immediately rushed in. Okay, and he immediately started eating. He was very hungry, so he started eating. So had I been good, some sort of drinks, I would be very happy. So lot of drinks, not hadiya on ram, okay, or tari fari, not like this. Fruit juice, maybe good kind of drinks, whatever you like, blue level, red level, black level, lot of levels. So he immediately rushed in. Then he took the drinks and he slept on the bed. Now, while he was on the bed, he was thinking, I am going to sleep, because I was feeling very exhausted. So I am now very comfortable, feeling comfortable. It's feel cool. Everything is cool. I was hungry. My stomach is full. I have taken drink. Now I am going to sleep. If I lie down on the bed, then I will sleep. So some tiger may come and may eat me. It is a deep forest, anything tiger. So that from the beginning he was thinking positive. Okay, but once he is full with his dreams, whatever he was thinking, when it is full, almost everything he has got, then he is thinking, then negative thinking starts. If I sleep, if I fall asleep, then tiger will come and eat me. And immediately one tiger jumped into his bed and ate him finish. So this is the story. So he was finished. So Ramakrishna told he was while at 2 p.m. he was sitting beneath the Kalpataru. Have you heard the name of Kalpataru?
Yes, sir.
Name of Kalpataru? Yes. He was sitting beneath the Kalpataru. Okay. In Kalpataru plant is there. Anything you ask, he will give you. So when there was positive energy, he was getting everything. The positive energy was working. So he was getting everything what he desired that time. He was telling good bed and cool weather. Immediately good bed, cool weather. He wanted lot of foods. Okay, he got it, and drinks, got it, and he fall asleep. And he start thinking, tiger will come and may eat me. Then tiger immediately came and ate him. He is finished. So that is positive thinking and negative thinking. Positive thinking, every time you have some vibes, you have some connections. Okay, if you can always think positively, I can do this. Yes, I can do this easily. Not I will. Are we afraid? Anyone are you afraid of hard work? No. We can spend lot of time for mind development. You are at your very young age. You will be living for another 60, 65, 70 years. Is not it? So this is the time for building of your career. Every time, if we work hard, we can work hard. Even if it is necessary, we can work up to 16 hours a day, 16 hours a day. If it is necessary, not all the time, all the day, 16 hours is not necessary. But sometimes 16 hours is required for your hard work. Not all the day. I am telling you, 12 hours is enough. 8 hours is the working day. We normally divide 24 days into 8 plus 8 into 8. 8 plus 8 plus 8. The 8 hours for professional time, and 8 hours for sleeping, and 8 hours for everything. Rest everything. Yeah? For a lot of things, other things, sorry, not everything, a lot of other things. For my personal activity, eating, having bath, going to playground or some walk, or chatting with friends, or in a computer game, or anything, or whatever you like, within that hour. But we can, if it is necessary for our betterment in life, we can easily maybe work, not be continuously, we cannot work 12 hours a day, but if it is necessary, we can work for at least 15 days at a stretch for 12 hours, 13 hours, 14 hours, 15 hours, which can make my life better. All the things, is not it? It is necessary, because you are very young people. You can do this. If you think, yes, I can do this. To achieve your dream, to achieve success, to reach your goal, to reach your dream, then you can spend your time, work hard. Okay, so that, but you think about before working so hard, you should also think, should I achieve this, can I achieve this one? It is also very important. Everything should be planned accordingly. Okay, if I do this, do this, it will happen. So we always think about the things which are in the front. We should think about not only front, that these will be our consequence after this, after this, after this. Serially, you should think serially. If I do this, then I am expecting something. If I get it, then I am expecting something other, some other thing. Okay, every time we should think positive and associated with hard work. Only thinking positive will not going to help you. Okay, you should think accordingly, plan your life, because everybody who plans, he prospers better in life all the time. I have seen. The planning is very important. How I will spend my time, and every day to relieve stress, maybe for go to swimming pool. If you have some facilities to go to swimming pool, you play for 1 hour, 1.5 hours, 2 hours. Okay, you watch some movie, good movie. You listen to the music. You do something which gives you satisfaction in your mind, gives you the satisfaction of your mind. I am doing something good. For me, this is a relaxing time. You can relax. Relief from the stress is very important. Okay. So time management, stress, and positive thinking. These are the things. So, and other thing I would say, have you ever seen I am thinking positively and it does not happen? Suppose I am thinking something positive, very positive, but that did not click. My hard work did not click. So what will do? Will be very frustrated, not it? But frustration will another let you down again. May not work. The life is full with rejection. You may not achieve everything. Life will deny a lot of things. There will be reaction, lot of disappointment. But you need to come back again. This had not happened. I will again work hard. I will plan these things and I will do this. Every time you cannot fail. Sometimes you may fail. This is part of life. Everything, everyone, whoever the hero is in front of you, whoever hero, maybe it's Mahatma Gandhi, maybe it's Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, maybe Jawaharlal Nehru, maybe our today hero is Narendra Modi. Whoever you think hero, everybody has felt at some point of time. There will be disappointment and rejection and everything will be done. But that is not the end of life. Okay. One time will come when you will think, unnecessarily I wasted my time for this and I did hard work and that did not click and I was so demoralized for 15 days or 1 month. That did not click in my favor. So anyone can say some rejection from your side, from in your case, or you can say share some experience from you. I want to hear from you some experience that I did not click despite my hard work, despite my all efforts I put together, all my efforts, but it did not work for me. And you feel frustrated and devastated, not it? Anything can share some story. It was very important for me, but nothing is that much important permanently. Anything is not important very permanently, for the long time. Nothing very important. Okay, a lot of persons could not qualify in suppose he giving UPSC exam. Okay, that is not the end of life. I tried my best for the UPSC exam and I could not qualify. So a lot of other things are there in the world to survive, to prosper. Then let us try for that. It doesn't mean that I was trying for UPSC exam, I could not qualify, and that is the end of life. Something waiting for you also, everything. If you plan your life, what will do? So কেউ বলবেন কি কার মনে কি দুঃখ আছে যে কোনটা নিয়ে পাওয়া যায়নি? আপনি আছে তো, কিছু না কিছু তো আছেই, আছে, সবাই আছে। যেরকম কেউ যদি ইন্টারেস্টিং জিনিস শেয়ার করতেন, না এটা মনে করুন একটা জিনিস আমি যেটা শেয়ার করতে বলছি, যে একটা জিনিস আপনি চেষ্টা করলেন, প্রচুর হার্ডওয়ার্ক করলেন, ক্লিক করলো না, পরে এসে ভাবলেন দূর, এটার জন্য আমি এত চেষ্টা করছিলাম, I put so much of my efforts, it was unnecessary for me. Now I feel it is unnecessary for me. এরকম কি হয় না? হয়েছে না? সবার সঙ্গে হবে, ভেবে দেখুন। I tried my best to achieve this success, but it did not happen. Somehow I could not achieve my goal. I could not reach my target. But এখন now after 2-3 years you will feel that was absolutely bullshit. I did not know. এটা আমার দরকারই ছিল না, মনে হয় না এরকম? ইয়েস
স্যার, আগে কোম্পানিতে যেখানে কাজ করতাম,
মার্কটা খুলে দেখি আপনাকে।
আগে কোম্পানিতে যেখানে কাজ করতাম স্যার, সেম কাজই করতাম, ইন্টারভিউ আসতো, কল করতাম। তো স্যার ওখানে একদিনে আমার 73 ইন্টারভিউ এসেছে একদিনে।
হ্যাঁ,
একদিনে 73 ইন্টারভিউ এসেছে।
একদিনে 73?
তাদেরকে আমাদের তো করা থাকে সেম কাজ।
তো মানে 2 মিনিট টাইম হলেও কত হচ্ছে? 73 মানে 140 মিনিট, 146 মিনিট।
একদম স্যার। তো এতগুলো ক্যান্ডিডেট স্যার, একটাও ক্যান্ডিডেট স্যার লগ ইন করেছে, সেটা দিয়ে এত ডিসঅ্যাপয়েন্টমেন্ট হয়েছিল সেদিনকে যে এতগুলো ক্যান্ডিডেট এলো, তার মধ্যে থেকে একটাও আমার কাজে
None was selected?
Nobody sir, nobody, not a single.
So that was not an interview. Leave it, forget it. You spend some time for it, and so that's why you are feeling bad. You had some ill feeling. You know it. You developed some ill feeling about that incident. Now still you have some ill feeling, but are you not in a better position, or not in a better position as of now? As of now, you are today in a better position. You have got the same type of job.
Yes sir.
Not it?
Yes sir.
Then what is the use? চলতে रहेगा লাইফ এরকম থাকবে।
একটা ডিসঅ্যাপয়েন্টমেন্ট
হ্যাঁ,
দিনে এক,
but you have got a job now,
yes sir, একদম।
almost of same salary.
Yes sir.
So how much, for how many days you are jobless? For that we could not achieve that success. Okay, for that reason, how much, how many days you are jobless?
Sir, 27 days.
27 days, only 27 days, nothing else. You will live 80, 85, 82, 87, 80, 90 years. But 27 is nothing. It's nothing, absolutely nothing.
Yes.
You are pressed now. You are trying for that, but some sort of positive energy within you, and did not work that time. But that positive energy you kept in your mind, and you did not forget it, and you kept trying, you know it, and that brings another success. এটা হলো না, আরেকটা হয়ে যাবে, এটা হলো না, আরেকটা হয়ে যাবে। আজকে কোম্পানি যেখানে কাজ করছেন সেখানে ত্রাস করে দেবো, হলো না, এরকম আছে, অনেক চান্স আছে, লাক খারাপ থাকে। ডোন্ট ফিল ব্যাড, আরেকটা কিছু বেটার ওই জন্য অপেক্ষা করছে। আমি when I was very young, I was studying MSc, that time there was an interview in Durgapur. You have at the town Durgapur.
Yes.
There was a selection of captain in the army. So I initially, from the beginning of my childhood, I thought that I'll be an army or police officer like that. Okay. So I had been to Durgapur the previous day.
Yes.
Previous day, I reached there. I took a very small room there, and they told me that there are a lot of students have come to appear in the. If you share the room, then it will be cheaper for you. You know, I will take a very small room, but of my own. It's a single room. Give me a very single room. It was so single, maybe 4 feet only broad, and there was a toilet, very hot toilet, very small, means 3 feet by 3 feet like that. And I slept there comfortably. I was not sleeping well because it was very hot and very uncomfortable bed and toilet. Some foul smell was coming. Everything I remember now. Then in the morning, I got up in the morning at maybe around 5 or something like that, 5, because we need to reach on the ground at 6 by 6, and 6:30 our race started, run. There is a test of endurance. In the army, you would require a lot of endurance. Okay. So I forgot to have so in a hurry, I forgot to have my breakfast. I could not plan accordingly. And I planned that I could have put some bread, banana or sweet or something like that. Okay, light something like that. But in the morning when I was asking to the hotel boy, can you give me some kind of food so that I can have my breakfast? He will, no, sorry sir. Our breakfast will start at 8:30. Not earlier that I cannot give you. আমি দিতে পারবো না, 8:30 আগে কেউ আসে না। আমি হোটেলের ভিতরে যা আছে পাউরুটি নিয়ে আসো, কলা আছে, ডিম আছে, নিয়ে স্যার আমার হোটেলের ওর কিচেনের লকটাই আমার কাছে থাকে, এটাই থাকে না, তো আমি কিছু খেতে পারবো না। বলে স্যার আমি চা একটু দিতে পারি আপনাকে। আমি চা তো আমি খাই না। তো বলে স্যার তো আই এম হেল্পলেস, আমি শুধু I still remember I took only water and I was on the ground. Okay. So we started running. How much kilometer? It's 6 kilometer in how much minutes I don't know, but I remember that was the finishing line. One person came up to that level and he was up, but he reached and touched the ribbon. Okay, but I could not reach. I was here only. It's like table, more lesser than that. Maybe here I was, and that was the line. They stopped me. No, you are finished. You cannot do this, because I felt crunch on my stomach because I was empty. My stomach was empty, so I could not run successfully. I was very demoralized. Became very. I was feeling very hungry, of course, but I was feeling what I say. I thought I'll get a chance. Then before getting my appointment letter, I will finish my MSc. Okay, I was starting MSc in the last semester at that time. So that was exam was only 3 months away from the test. So I thought I'll succeed. I'll finish the race and appear in the interview, and I will get the job. I was thinking like that, but it did not materialize. So I was feeling very frustrated. I came back Calcutta, and for next 15 days, I became very demoralized and was looking for this. And my mother was asking what happened. He told me, what happened? You are very much disturbed and very frustrated, looking very frustrated. So I could not run. I practiced so much in the morning for the last 6 months, but on the final day, where I used to perform, I need to perform, I could not. So what else? How old you are? You are only studying MSc. Some better thing is waiting for you. You know it? Some better thing is waiting for you. Subsequently, I left the job of army job. I got lot of jobs, and I joined in the police service. Okay. So it's a better all the time. It was better service than I did not get. It was a much better service than I did not get that time. Had I been absorbed in that job, then I left. I used to remain happy. I did not try for some other job. I tried and I got a lot of jobs at a time. 6-7 jobs I got, all government services. I always preferred for government service. But always feel कि जो नहीं हुआ, something better is waiting for you. You उसे घूम के खड़े हो जाइए, फिर से रिटर्न कीजिए, बैक कीजिए. फ्रस्ट्रेशन का कोई there is no scope, no time. Don't spend single minute with frustration. Frustration is very bad. Okay, frustration and disappointment. Don't let them set in your mind. Never ever. মনের মধ্যে বসে গেলে খুব ধাক্কা লাগবে. এটা ছিল না কপালে, এটা ছিল না. Something better is waiting for you. Always think something, this is not my job. I will do better than this. And definitely, if you keep thinking I can do better than this, you can do this. I have seen throughout my life. Whenever I tried something, maybe sometimes I failed. Failure is a part of life. I told you, failure is always a part of life. But if you fail something, but don't leave trying. Keep trying in a better way. You organize yourself in a better way. You plan in a better way. You plan for something in a better way. You will achieve success. Definitely achieve success. Everyone gets success in this way. Whoever the successful persons. So never the frustration and failure set in your mind.
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
It's a very important part of your life. Time management is very important. Planning of per day planning. And every day when you are going to bed, you think just for 5 minutes. It takes not more than 5 minutes.
Yes, sir.
You think about for 5 minutes that what did I do since morning. So I told this one to my friend, no, I should not do. This is wrong. I could have avoided the situation. Okay, avoid conflict. all the time, contradiction.
Yes, sir.
But when argument is there, you can argue. But avoid conflict. Conflict and argument are two different things, okay?
Yes, sir.
You can argue, you can justify, you can have put some logic in everything. আমি যুক্তি দিয়ে বোঝাবার চেষ্টা করুন, এক্সপ্লেন করুন যে আই ফিল দিস লাইক, যে কোনো জিনিসেরই অনেকগুলো যুক্তি থাকতে পারে। লজিক্যালি ইউ ট্রাই টু মেক আন্ডারস্ট্যান্ড টু ইউর ফ্রেন্ড, বাট ইউ শুড নট নেভার গো টু কনফ্লিক্ট। নো, হতে পারে কনফ্লিক্ট হলেও হলো, ঠিক আছে, নেক্সট টাইম ফর দ্য নেক্সট ডে আই উইল নট go up to that level.
Yes, sir.
Which invites conflict or contradiction. There should not be any ill feeling among the friends. If someone is pitching, I told you কি একটা বন্ধু খুব বদমাইশি আছে, খুব আমার সবসময় খারাপ চায় বা এ করে ও করে, এমনি বন্ধুরা সবসময় খারাপই চায়, ঠিক আছে। यू हैव सीन इन कोई दोस्त अगर फेल हो जाता है दुख होता है, और वो अगर फेल नहीं होकर फास्ट आ जाता है तो ज़्यादा मुश्किल ज़्यादा दुख लगता है, बोले ना पीके थे। दैट इज वेरी 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 all the time. So it is your life, only you and you can make it better all the time. Maintenance of time, proper planning, to be in the right place all the time. No, why should I go to the wrong place for the small greed or something like that? No, I don't like it. I want to achieve, and where you are at your age, maybe you are 21, 22, 23, 24, 5 like this, so you will survive for another 60 years, 65 years, 70 years. So you do something so that you make your future far better than you are.
Yes.
And hard work, sincerity, planning, time management, and stress management, of course. Never ever be stress set in your mind, okay? Don't be feel stress. You always think alternative, something alternative. এটাতে আমার স্ট্রেস হচ্ছে, এটাতে আমার মনে খচখচ লাগছে, চলো ওর থেকে মনটা সরিয়ে নাও। এই স্বামী বিবেকানন্দ বলতেন যে যেখানে তোমার ব্যথা আছে তো ব্যথার জায়গা থেকে ইউ পুল আউট অফ মাইন্ড, মনটাকে সরিয়ে নেবে, তাহলে কষ্টটা কম হবে। স্টার্ট থিঙ্কিং। গুড নাইট। We should learn to find out the source of stress. একদম অ্যাবসোলুট কারেকশন, মানে অ্যাবসোলুটলি রাইট। প্ল্যানিং ইজ ভেরি ইম্পর্টেন্ট।